And welcome everybody back to tonight's doubleheader. We just had the women's game against Concordia Chicago, and now 30 minutes later, as promised, me, Luke Shepard, and Tyler Young are back to call the men's basketball game against the University of Olivet in tonight's season opener for their team. So, Tyler, what do you expect, in today's matchup? How do you think these teams match up, and what are you expecting from both squads?
Well, something that we did mention before the broadcast was just the size that Olivet poses on their team. They have two guys on their roster taller than any one of our two guys on our roster, with Lee Hardy standing at 6'7", and Connor Skipper standing at 6'10" for Olivet. So they have the advantage on the height scale. But also for the Grizzlies, I think this is just a way of us looking at this new team. They lost a lot of their production from last year, as you may know, Luke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, they lost. I think it was 4 of their starters were seniors. They had Lynn King, Cody Samples, Jesse Morgan, and Braden Flanagan were all starters. And they were a very even team last year, a very good defensive team. And, that Franklin College team last year, most wins since they just said it, in the HCAC championship team celebration that they just had mid-court. Most wins for Franklin since 1998 to 99 season. Yep. First time that they had won an NCAA tourney game since 2000, since the year 2000, and they hadn't won the HCAC championship since 2021 and 2020, where they won it back-to-back. But before that, they hadn't won it since 2009.
Yep.
And so, they're coming off an amazing season where their defense was great, and they had a lot of overall production. It was truly everything basketball and moving the ball around. And so I expect that same thing here, but they did lose a lot of production. So it is going to be very interesting to see how, some of those, guys off the bench last year are going to step in. Jesse Fair is stepping into the starting lineup. Cooper Matthews now potentially being the number 1 option of this team.
Yep.
He's the only starter returning this year. Dylan Beverly coming in the starting lineup. I believe Benny Powell looks like he's going to start tonight. So we've got a lot of, new faces in the lineup. I'm really interested to see if they come out with the same type of aggression on defense, or, if they're going to, kind of play back a little bit more and be more aware of that Olivet size that you mentioned.
Yeah, you mentioned it. This team was very deep. All 5 of their starters last year averaged over 10 points per game, with no one guy averaging more than 12 points per game either.
Yeah.
Very well-balanced basketball team.
Exactly. And so now we're going to get the national anthem. We'll be right back. And welcome back, as we just got the starting lineups, and so we'll just run through them quickly here if you did not hear them. So for the University of Olivet, Sean Schenker, a freshman, number 11, number 12, Porter Kretschmann, sophomore, number 23, Nathan Richardson, who led this team in points last year, the junior guard, and then Lee Hardy and Connor Shipper, 6'7" and 6'10" down low. A lot of big guys in the post for the University of Olivet. And then Franklin College, a brand new starting lineup. Cooper Matthews out there with LeBron Benny Powell, Braylon Russell, and then Avery Saunders, a senior new to the team this year, 6'6", starting. And then Jesse Fairs, the junior, who also came off the bench last year, into the starting lineup. So
yep,
fresh matchup, fresh season for the reigning HCAC champion Franklin College Grizzlies, and the season is underway. Olivet wins the tip, and Richardson will start with the ball.
I'm very interested to see how Franklin responds with Olivet's size here. Jesse's going to have his work cut out for him.
And Jesse fronts him, yeah,
and he
absolutely.
fronts him immediately.
Perfect, getting in between him and the passer, and I mean just perfect, getting that steal right away. Franklin College, defense that we have seen from this team.
One thing Chris Hamilton can count on here is his cool hand Cooper Matthews, who will run this offense primarily this year. He was able to learn a lot from Cody Samples and Dylan Bostic, as you had mentioned. Frankly, bad turnover there.
Yeah, bad turnover on the pass inside to Saunders, and they lose that one, but they push it up the floor, and Olivet getting ready for their speed. His coach is already telling your guys to get back because they know that Franklin is going to be pushing the pace. Benny Powell passes inside. Saunders, no good. Shipper came up from behind, maybe caused some contest on that shot. Definitely a size discrepancy here for both teams, and I agree with you. It's going to be very interesting to see what they do.
Yeah, I mean, the threat of Connor Skipper in the post at 6'10", standing 5 inches taller than any one of our single players. It's going to be a tough challenge for the Grizzlies to combat him and his skill talent.
Absolutely. Now missed step back jumper there from Schenker, and now Matthews dishes it to Fairs. Russell for the pull-up J, no good.
That was a good
Hardy.
look for Russell there. I don't mind that shot. Just maybe pass it out. I'm very early into the shot clock.
Yeah, there was a little bit of time, but still early. Just not even 2 minutes passed yet in this first half. As we won't have 3 breaks tonight like we did, or 4 breaks like we did in the last game. We'll have just one at halftime. So now Shipper out for 3. Cash!
And he cashes it. Wow.
The 6'10" center getting it done from deep, and and Franklin's really gonna have to keep that extra skill of the big man in mind, as now Matthews dishes it out to Fairs. And Matthews nearly loses it. Olivet getting in there and pushing hustle, and the coach.
Wow, the coach is really feeling it here.
Fired up, run into his freshman.
Sam Hargraves, the coach for Olivet, is absolutely feeling the hustle that his team is putting on the court right now. I mean, and how could you not? I mean, they're talking, they're disrupting Franklin College's flow. There's a lot of good being played by Olivet on defense right now.
No, absolutely. And I mean, Olivet, they were 11-16 last year, but they went 8-6 in conference play, and they placed 4th in the conference. They're experiencing
and they get Jesse
these
on
tough
the turnover
games.
here. Looks like Jesse might have tipped that ball late as it was traveling out of bounds. It'll be another turnover for Franklin College.
Yeah, Coach Callahan didn't love that call, but now it looks like Beverly is coming in here for a quick substitution. Franklin looking for an adjustment. And Richardson, they're leading, and this is Olivet's leading scorer last year, the guard, wearing number 23, and now Skipper on the outside.
Yep. He's very quick, always on his feet. He's going to make Braylon Russell follow him the whole 30 seconds of the shot clock that they have.
Yeah, that was a nice floater attempt there. Wasn't able to get it to go, and now Russell.
Well, Fairs wanted to shoot that, makes a
Good
smart move to
find.
drive, and finds Saunders for the wide open look.
Yeah, that was a great play from Fairs, finding the open man, not forcing up a shot. Yeah, and good play from Saunders, the new senior, scoring the first points for the Grizzlies of the season. Now Richardson for 3.
Just
No
off
good.
the back rim. No good, but Lee Hardy fights for the board. Oh, better get that.
Oh, my goodness.
Costly turnover for Franklin. Looks like there was a bit of a miscommunication between LeBron and Cooper there.
Yeah.
Unfortunate loss there for Franklin College.
Yeah, Fairs made a really good play getting down on the ball there, but just, yeah, simple miscommunication. Stuff like that can happen. And now
A couple substitutions made by both teams. Alex Janice checks in for Olivet, and so does Mike Okolo, standing at 6'8", coming off the bench for Olivet. Like I said, their size. Franklin College is going to need to crash the board. They're probably going to need to look outside more.
Yeah.
Olivet poses a lot of threats down inside with guys standing at 6'10" and 6'8", even 6'7". I mean,
yeah, Lee Hardy and Skipper being both down there definitely provides a major threat. And there was a good give and go there on that inbound player. They get it down to Skipper, and immediately everybody traps and double team Skipper, and it was a perfect give and go, and they were able to draw the foul with it. So they're definitely using at least just the threat of having that size to their advantage and find other guys.
And what Franklin College needs to look out for is when they do crash on Skipper, not to leave a shooter open for him to kick it out and create a open three, as they're already down 5 early in the game.
No, exactly. And number 21, Zarian Moore, the freshman, but Benny Powell from
three as he knocked down the first three for Franklin College, and he gets himself on the board with 3.
Cashes it in, and now 7-5. 16.5 minutes to play left.
Staying in their press, keeping pressure on the ball, looking for some early turnovers, some early mistakes from Olivet. They almost forced one there.
Good recovery from Olivet.
But
Richardson.
ultimately, that's just Nathan Richardson doing what he does best.
Exactly, a tough finish from the guard there. And, good overall defense from Franklin there, but Richardson really doing a good job getting inside. And on the reverse layup, Benny Powell out on the weak side.
He's got the mismatch on him. Skipper is out of the post, but
they got the 2-3 zone going
nice
on, and now Benny
fake
Powell.
There.
It's a good shot, but now Skipper
on
wide
the
open
breakaway.
down the floor, nearly loses it. He's going to try and throw it off Powell. Yeah, and he tried to throw it off Powell, but he couldn't. Now Fairs.
Oh, nice crossover by Fairs against Richardson, but he's going to get a push on Okolo there.
Yeah, good call by the referee. A lot of contact there from Okolo, and now 9-5. Olivet's going to get a substitution. Richardson is actually going to come out of the game now for number 0, Evan Honan, the senior.
It looks like Franklin College is going to make some rotations as well, as Rohan Pearson and Justin Harrington look to check into the game at the next dead ball.
All right, so 9-5 early lead for the University of Olivet. 15.5 minutes left to play in this first half. We'll be right back. And now back from the break.
Franklin College to inbound the ball here.
Underneath the basket. Yeah, it'll be the freshman Moore from Evansville, Indiana, who's getting some early minutes here. And now the sophomore Justin Harrington, who didn't get too much run last year, getting into the game. And Beverly at the free throw line. Pull up Jay is good. Nice little jumper from
Beautiful
Beverly.
shot by Beverly right there. Franklin College looking a little bit more poised than they were earlier in this game.
And Rohan Pearson with a lot of hustle on the full court press.
Near steal for Rohan Pearson there.
Yeah, and that's the freshman from Avon, Indiana.
But here's that pressure that you were mentioning Franklin College puts on their opponent early. Full court press, not giving up a lot of opportunities on that offensive side for Olivet. But luckily for Olivet, they've been able to execute on those possessions that Franklin College does give them.
Yeah, Ferris lost the space with Okole there, and now they get him on the corner. Good recovery defense from Franklin. Richardson trying to find his way. Good tip out from Beverly. A lot of tough defense here.
They won a one-on-one with Lee Hardy and Beverly in the post, but they're going to got Lee Hardy with a travel here. Beautiful defense by Dylan Beverly.
Yep, he drug his pivot foot before he did the jump stop. Can't do that. Now, yeah, good overall defense from Beverly. The student section hyped up here.
Outsized but not outmatched for Dylan Beverly against Lee Hardy.
Absolutely. And now Ferris on the wing. Gets it to Moore. Moore kind of helping around the offense, and they find Harrington in the corner for three. Cash!
Harrington.
Bang from Justin Harrington.
Getting in his feel early, getting in his groove.
And even getting it done on the defensive end. Three guys trap and a travel.
And they're going to get a travel.
What a call from the referee.
Alex Janice travels.
It was amazing defense. I mean, as soon as Justin caused any sort of loose ball, two other defenders sprinted from the half-court line. And
that's what they do best.
Forced a turnover. Yeah, absolutely. That is exactly what the Grizzlies are known for in the Callahan era, and they did it again there.
Looks like Olivet's running a 2-3 zone here.
Yep, they've been
running
that.
It does not matter. Zarian Moore able to take advantage of the backdoor cut, and Ferris finds him for a wide-open reverse layup.
Really good ball movement here recently from the Grizzlies. Crowd is loud here in the Spurlock Center.
The student section is feeling this lead that Franklin College has built.
And Skipper.
That is a tough matchup. That's going to be there all night. 6'10", not a lot of contesting you can do.
And I mean,
someone who's just towering over you.
Absolutely, and not many people at that size with that skill set who can just casually hit a little pull-up jumper like that. 12-11, 13:30 left in this first half. Harrington driving right, pull up, little floater, good!
Floater for Justin Harrington on that. Wow. He has 5 early points.
Yeah, Justin Harrington, 2 tough shots. Both were contested, and he's starting off 2 for 2. Good, strong start. 3 now, no good. Okole can't get the rebound, and he's gonna.
Yeah, there was a push there on Okolo for that rebound. As I believe that was Rohan Pearson that was also there for the loose ball.
Yeah, Pearson.
They're going to get Okolo for, I believe, his second foul.
Yeah, and we've now seen Pearson making 2 different plays now for loose balls. That one ending up with Franklin after the push off from Okole. And now Ferris will come out of the game for Franklin as well as Moore. Number 7, Connor McNabb will come into the game. And LeBron Penny Powell will also come back into the game.
LeBron Penny Powell hit that early 3 in the game. Hopefully he's still got that shooter's touch.
Yeah, and he's looking for another one here. Doesn't fire it.
He wants it. He got a good look
Harrington,
on that step back.
He's the man on fire. You can tell Chris Hamilton wants the ball in Harrington's hands. He's having him take up the ball now, and he just hit another shot. Franklin's momentum is absolutely.
Student section letting Sean Shanker know that he just airballed that 3 right there.
Yeah, and I mean, since the first Harrington 3, he's been the guy taking up the ball now for Franklin, and now he's got 8 quick points. Yeah, he's the hot hand. They're going to keep going to him, and he's looking for his own play here. They're taking their time here.
And when you're matched up against this 2-3 zone, the only thing you could be thinking about is how you're going to get an open shot here.
Yep, and there, McNabb.
He's going to have to force something up.
He got it off the back rim, and same team, but Pearson gets it out to Beverly for 3.
Dylan Beverly, and that's 3 straight 3s for Franklin College.
Oh my goodness, what a start for the Grizzlies since the timeout. I mean, the last 3 minutes, they have just been on fire. Beverly!
And the near steal from Franklin College and Dylan Beverly.
Good hustle from Beverly on the defensive end. Double teaming in the corner. They're able to get it out to Skipper. Finds Shanker. Shanker trying to go in. Skipper for 3. No good.
And
that one's going to go off McNabb. Smart play right there.
Good play by Porter Kretschmann on that loose ball to throw it right back off Connor McNabb and maintain the possession for Olivet as they are now down 9 here at the under 12 timeout.
And it looks like they need a timeout as well, as now it'll be 20-11. We'll get a break here. 11:30 to go in this first half. And the Grizzlies on fire. And now after the Olivet timeout, they will have possession underneath the basket here. Well, underneath their own basket. Skipper out in the wing, trying to get the handoff to Richardson. Good shadowing from Benny Powell as they double team him in the corner.
They're looking to create using Skipper's size.
Yeah,
trying to get
there's
some
Hardy.
screens on.
Yeah, what were you saying about Skipper's size? Sorry.
Don't worry about it. I mean, they're trying to run Richardson around Skipper and do handoffs and ball screens and screens away from the ball, but Franklin College is just relentless on their pursuit with LeBron and Rohan and even Harrington.
Yeah, Rohan has definitely been one of the bigger hustlers on the defensive end so far in today's matchup, but you know, they found a good way to get Hardy inside. You know, he passed it back out. Once he got a better matchup on Fairs, he wanted it. Now Benny Powell driving all the way. Harrington nearly loses his. They double him up top. They're watching for him now.
Yeah, keeping a close eye on number 4, rightfully so, as he knocked down 2 threes early in this game.
Nice fade away from Fairs off the back of the rim, no good. And that one went off McNabb's foot. It'll go to Olivet.
It looks like LeBron got a good hand on that rebound there, just not able to corral it in, and now Olivet with a chance to keep chipping away at this Franklin College lead.
And that's something, you know, Franklin, a huge disadvantage in terms of size, of course, as we have mentioned so many times on this broadcast, and we have really seen them attacking the offensive rebounding and, you know, really going for it and chasing their own baskets. And, you know, you need to do that if you're going to be a smaller team, for sure, and they've been putting a lot of emphasis on that.
Olivet still in their 2-3 zone here.
Yeah, we've seen some success from it, but they've also allowed some threes because the 2-3, I mean, it can be really susceptible to the weak side wing.
Yep.
Benny Powell nearly good, nearly gets it to bounce in. Wow. And a good pass from Shanker.
Very good pass by Shanker to Richardson. Might have even gotten away with a foul on Harrington there.
Absolutely,
so it looked like there was some contact on the finish.
And now halfway through this first half, 20-16, Olivet shrinking the lead from Franklin. Harrington open on the weak side wing, and McNabb's going to step out of bounds after he gets trapped in the corner.
That's the move that Olivet is looking for on every single possession. Trap him in the corner, make him force a bad pass, or even stepping on the line for a turnover like McNabb just did there.
Yeah, the outside corner, the worst possible position you can be in when you get trapped. And We saw it there because you're either going to step out or you're just going to throw it up.
Yep.
And
Worst place to be in the 2-3 zone is in the corner with the ball.
Absolutely.
Once you get it there, you got to make a quick decision. Are you shooting it or are you getting it back out? Because you're going to get trapped.
Yep, the trap is coming. And now Richardson dishes that one out after the drive. Little pull-up jumper there, and it's good from Kretschmann.
That was a good move by Kretschmann to create some space between him and, I believe, Braylon Russell there.
Yeah, and now we're going to get a foul call. Looks like Benny Powell got hit in the face from Schenker.
Franklin College looking to get Cooper Matthews back into the game here. Get LeBron a rest.
Yeah, and Dylan Beverly coming in for Jesse Fairs to bring back some size. A little bit of a smaller lineup, though, with Saunders and Beverly. Well, smaller compared to, Olivet, who does not have Skipper in right now, but they do have Lee Hardy. And now 3 here from Moore. No good.
Nearly.
And a good defensive play, but Richardson's coming up with it. And he misses the bunny, but is able to get it somehow on the loose ball. And now Coach Hamilton.
See, that's just what you can't afford, to
let
a guy get his own miss on a 1-on-3. But very risky pass from Lee Hardy on that outlet. It was almost stolen by Zarin Moore there.
Yeah, it looked a little like almost discombobulated, like he just threw it up there. But no, I mean, Franklin wasn't able to end up with it. It was a good play by Richardson, able to chase his own rebound and finish it. Yeah. Now we got a tie ball game, 20-20, 9:14 left in this first quarter after the timeout from Coach Hamilton. We'll be right back. And now Cooper Matthews taking up the ball, running this offense for the Grizzlies. Not too much so far in the game from Matthews after he got subbed out somewhat early.
Sam Hargraves, head coach for Olivet, looking to get Skipper back into the game as well.
Russell, no good on the 3, just off the back of the rim, and now they're pushing the pace. They get it up the floor, high off the backboard. I mean, what a shot.
What a finish by number 4 there, Alex Janice.
The freshman nearly getting rejected by Braylon Russell, but
yeah,
really great job to get it on the high glass. And now Matthews, the 2-3 is coming, and Russell's going to drive all the way, and a foul. Hardy came right down on his arm there.
Yeah, a lot of contact on that drive. Just not a lot that Hardy could have done. He was out of position, coming from the cross side court to help contest that drive by Russell.
Yeah, and now we'll get a couple substitutions here, like you said, for Olivet as Russell tries to tie it up here with these 2 free throws. Hits the first.
Yeah, Sam Hargraves looking to get his experience back on the court with Connor Skipper and Trey Kolokovic into the game, both juniors, both on the starting lineup. Or, I'm sorry, Trey Kolokovic and not.
Yeah, not tonight, but he misses the second now, 22-21 game. A lot of pressure, high up onto the half-court line, but
yeah, they're trying to prevent the ball from getting inside, and they're doing a Franklin is doing a fantastic job of denying the ball inside the paint.
The Skipper, yeah, but then there's Ganese for 3, the lefty. Fires it away, and another 3 for now Olivet, their second of the game. Franklin's got 4, and Olivet trying to match some of what they've been
Moore
getting.
For 3, cannot answer.
And Russell able to somehow keep the possession alive when he passed it down to Saunders. Now Matthews, a lot of defensive pressure. Sam Hargraves fired up on the sideline. Matthews on the floater, can't get the roll.
Saunders with a good rebound there.
Russell for 3. No good.
Oh.
Franklin not able to get their own offensive rebound there, and now a foul call on the freshman Moore on the attempted steal, and now we're going to get another timeout here.
Yeah, Olivet now on a 14-1 run.
Yeah.
Since Franklin College's last lead at 20-11.
Yeah, where they called their timeout. They went on that run with about 11 minutes to play, and now 12. Yeah, their last make Franklin's was with 12:07 left to play in the first, and now we're at 7:30 left to play in the first half. So yeah, a lot of momentum here from Olivet, and Franklin a little bit of a standstill right now. We'll be right back. And now coming out of the break, 25-21 lead for Olivet with the ball as well. And they get it into Ganese, who's already got 5 points and a missed dunk opportunity.
That was a good look for Kretschmann there on the alley-oop. I think Kolokovic just got a little, underestimated his height a little too much, unable to corral it in for at least a layup. So.
Yeah, definitely a designed play there out of the timeout.
Still in their 2-3 zone.
Yeah, I mean, it's been working these past few possessions. Franklin hasn't been able to get to the weak side like right there. Matthews for three, no good. Chases the rebound. Franklin gets it again. Saunders down low.
By Saunders, able to spin off one and then finish through some contact, I believe.
Yeah, great finish from the new senior addition to this Franklin team. Now they're trying to get their own sort of pressure going here in their 3-2 zone.
Great
Tough
take
finish.
by Kretschmann. Great take by Kretschmann. Able to finish with the left.
Yeah, Rohan Pearson was down there, but not big enough for Kretschmann, and now Matthews.
I think Franklin's starting to play a little too much into Olivet's hands. I'd like to see him slow it down just a little bit.
Yeah, they seem almost a little frantic with the ball because they're constantly getting trapped. But there you go, good find.
Able
Saunders
to get
and one. The big man down low.
The foul will go against Logan Walton, and that will be his first. Great play to get Saunders on a mismatch in the low post, and Cooper Matthews with the mismatch of Skipper on him, able to find Saunders for the easy lay.
Yeah, that was a really strong finish from Saunders.
Looking to finish the three-point play.
Yeah, Franklin getting a little bit of momentum now. Saunders, 5 of last Franklin's points. 1 point game, 27-26 with 6:20 to play, and a lot of pressure up court here. Now the Comets have a chance here. They're going to dish it out. Kretschmann for three. No good off the back of the backboard.
Oh,
Beverly!
Beverly got the block on Okolo there, who got the offensive rebound.
A lot of reach from the 6'6" forward for three.
Oh.
No good.
Kretschmann finally corrals that board.
And a lot of good hustle there from Rohan Pearson defensively, but it'll go back to Olivet.
I wouldn't say these guards on Franklin are pressuring the ball as much as they're attacking the ball.
Absolutely. I can agree with you on that statement. Rohan Pearson, I think, has been one of the few today who has been really he has been one of the guys who's been always backcourt with the rest of Olivet's offense and really applying a lot of that pressure.
Very disciplined as well. Only 4 fouls for the Grizzlies so far.
Yeah, very strong for what's been such a physical game and such a close game. And now Harrington at the top of the key running the offense. Harrington pull-up jumper. Good!
Beating Harrington. Justin Harrington The first Grizzly to reach double-digit points tonight.
4 for 4 as well, and now Skipper down low misses it, but I mean, the 6'8" Akole, I mean, you can't really do much like that.
Great contest from Saunders on
and Harrington all the way! The sophomore with 12 points on a 5 for 5 start.
He's absolutely feeling it right now.
He's on fire.
Has not missed a shot either. He is able to get Franklin College another lead here late in the first half.
Yeah, 30-29, just under 5 minutes left to play in this half. Skipper, good play down low from Benny Powell to tip it away, but it got to the corner and a good three.
That's a good find by Skipper. Way to corral the ball and then find an open Kolokovic. That's what I was worried about coming to this game. Doubling Skipper down low and leaving shooters.
Ayers with the tough take.
Can't even get my thought off. Franklin College just answers so fast.
Yeah, they're moving the ball quick, trying to reply, but a good reply there from Richardson.
That's something
take the lead back.
That's something that Olivet looks into their star player, especially Nathan Richardson, to regain the lead for Olivet.
Yeah, those big momentum plays, and now Franklin trying to get the ball into Harrington's hands. Benny Powell driving on the wing. He kicks it back out. Harrington. Off-balance three, no good. His first miss of the game.
That would have got the crowd going more than you could ever know.
Nearly got the steal, but now a forced jump ball. And they will call the jump. And that will be...
It looks like it's going to stay with Olivet.
Yeah, we'll get a timeout here. Wow, so what a competitive matchup we have for you right now. 3:46 left in this first half, 34-32. Justin Harrington for the Grizzlies, absolutely on fire with 12 points, the leading scorer for both teams, the only guy in double figures.
Yeah, you said it.
So far.
He's tearing it up. He's having a great game. He's attacking the rim. He's shooting it well from three. He's absolutely feeling himself right now. It's just unfortunate that Olivet also having an incredible game. I mean, they have been able to answer just about everything the Grizzlies have to throw at them offensively, and it's just been such a great basketball game so far, that's for sure.
No, absolutely. I mean, last year, I'm looking at Justin Harrington's stats. He played 3 total games last year. He shot 3 shots. He shot 3 shots, and he has shot 6 shots so far in today's matchup, 3 of them being three-pointers, and he's 2 for 3 from 3, 5 for 6 from the overall field. I mean, it's just the most incredible start a player like Harrington could have coming in, not playing pretty much at all last year, and then he comes in and is absolutely lighting it up.
Just a great sign for Chris Hamilton and his development. I mean, someone like Justin Harrington, who played in 7 total minutes last year, comes out here in his opening game as a starter, or not even a starter, off the bench, pardon me.
Yeah.
Comes off the bench.
Spark plug.
Absolute spark plug, shooting 5 for 6 from the field, leading the team in scoring, keeping them in it, being a defensive menace as well. It's going to earn you a lot more playing time with Chris Hamilton.
Absolutely, and taking ball handling responsibilities as well. He's been taking the ball up the floor and running the offense a lot as well, which is, you know, another thing that gives you reliability more than just your shooting. And here's Richardson trying to get the little step back. Akole.
Very crafty with the dribbles, Richardson is.
Akole nearly loses it, goes out of bounds. He throws it up. Hardy.
5 seconds left, got to force it up. And they do, and he just absolutely drills at Sean Shanker with the deep 3 there.
Wow, what a shot from Shanker.
Just absolute momentum killer right there. Franklin College had a great defensive possession, ended with an Olivet 3.
Yeah, and now a 2-possession ball game, 37-32, 3 minutes to play. Fairs gets trapped down low. Hardy with the steal, and then Harrington steals it right back, goes all the way, and
how did he finish that? He didn't even have the ball in his hand while he was going up for the layup.
My gosh, Justin Harrington.
Just an absolute ball game from him tonight. I mean, my God.
And I believe that was Lee Hardy who he finished the play on, if I'm correct, who ended up getting the foul, or it may have been Akole, but
it was either Akole or Hardy.
Yeah, 6'8" or 6'7". I mean, Justin Harrington, the 5'11" guard, just absolutely tearing it up. I mean, it's an unbelievable performance from the sophomore so far. And, after that and one.
Looks like that was Mike Okolo's third personal foul so far this game.
And you can see why he came out. Skipper nails the three and shuts this crowd up. Yeah.
Unguardable. 6'10", has a clip, something that Franklin College is going to struggle with all night. They do not have the size that can get out there and compete with Skipper and also keep him maintained down low. It's going to be a challenge all night for them.
For sure. Beverly driving all the way, and they will call the foul as he falls hard, and he'll go to the line for two. I mean, Franklin now in the bonus.
Hardy very upset with the call there. But I could see why. He did get all ball on the way up, but I believe it was the body contact on the way down and on the way up that eventually led to the foul and will send Dylan Beverly to the line.
He misses the first, and yeah, I mean, it also could have been, you know, when you're blocking the shot like that and your arm goes down, even if you're just pushing the ball down, it just is never a good look for the referee. And now Hardy's out of the game as well, as he's got 2 fouls, so they're really trying to keep their big men obviously safe for the second half now. 2 straight missed free throws, and Richardson's trying to push the pace.
Yeah, did you see how quick Richardson was able to just get the ball down the court there on that miss? I mean.
Yeah, and no call there. Now Moore for 3. No good. Franklin tried to push the pressure quickly, and now Olivet's got numbers. And they'll slow it down.
Kretschmann on Moore here.
Good defense from Moore, and now Justin just slide out of play, but they'll call a foul there. Beverly trying to go for the ball. And we'll get a substitution here for Franklin. Benny Powell will be coming out of the game. It'll be Rohan Pearson coming into the game. The freshman getting a lot of run tonight.
Yeah. We have 3 freshman guards in the game, or sorry, 2 freshman guards in the game currently, and Justin Harrington, who, like we had mentioned, only appeared in a few games last year. I mean, experience-wise, basically a freshman on the court.
Yeah, somewhat, but being able to be in the system clearly benefiting him. Shanker from deep, not able to hit that one from deep, and now foul play from Kretschmann. You can't do that.
No, I believe that's what they call a frustration foul there. I mean, Beverly looked like he just got, or Moore looked like he just got the positioning on Kretschmann. Kretschmann a little too aggressive when going for the ball. They're going to call that every night.
Yeah, and now Franklin gets to the line every single time for the rest of the half in the bonus, and Moore will shoot these free throws.
This has been quite the battle offensively.
Absolutely.
Both teams attacking the floor with just relentlessness. I mean, both teams get down the court and quicker than I can even finish the play that had previously happened. They're just looking to attack at all times of the game, and it's just been so much fun to watch so far. And, you know, it leads to a very high-scoring game like this.
Absolutely, and I think some of the comments are definitely taken. I think some of that from Franklin. Franklin moves down the floor really quickly, and Olivet's like, hey, we can do that too. And we have Nathan Richardson who can fly down the floor, and Skipper who can nail it from 3. So definitely some weapons.
Skipper takes it one-on-one on the post. Stolen by Moore. Great play by the freshman.
Heads-up play. And now he passes it down to Pearson. Pearson with a lot of
denied by Skipper.
He didn't even see Skipper there from behind him, and I mean, he just ripped it away. Now Shanker, good recovery defense from Franklin there. Just over a minute to play in the half. A 4-point lead here from Olivet, 40-36. And a foul call as Moore was caught reaching.
Yep.
Richardson has such a clean crossover. You can tell that some of the players are really just focusing on trying to pick his pockets rather than get in front of him.
Yep. Franklin College has also done a very good job of forcing fouls on Olivet's big men like Lee Hardy and Mike Okolo, who sit on the bench each with 2 and 3 personal fouls, respectively.
Yeah, and now good cut from Richardson, but the ball gets taken away. Pearson moving the ball up the floor. He's taking it all the way. Doesn't get the finish, and now he steps out of bounds. What a heads-up play from Beverly there.
Yep.
He tipped the ball right into the Olivet's player's hands who was standing out of bounds.
And the Olivet player, number 3, Sam Howard, knew he was out of bounds when he caught the ball. You could see the expression on his face as he just threw his hands out
Yeah.
right there. Knowing he's out of bounds with the ball.
Just one of those plays. And now Franklin trying to get someone. They find Harrington.
They want Harrington to get up another shot here, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, 45 seconds, potentially their last possession of the half here. Fairs finds Benny
get
Powell
it wide
wide open. Cash money! And a
absolute beautiful ball movement there from Franklin College as Fairs found Benny Powell wide open on the opposite wing.
Absolutely, and now the 2-for-1 opportunity as well as Franklin nearly gets the steal. Benny Powell playing on both ends. We got a 1-point game, 40-39. Still 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 21 seconds left on the overall shot clock. 27 on the game clock. 21 on the shot clock, sorry.
Just being an absolute nightmare out there for Olivet. That would be LeBron Benny Powell. Hitting a big three to bring the lead within one and then getting it done defensively to create some pressure.
Had the first three of the night, just had the last one for now, and now Harrington playing good defense, and they go down low, and a foul call on the play on Jesse Fairs.
That's going to send Sam Howard to the line.
Franklin will get one more possession here after the free throws.
Fairs, who we thought would be a more focal player on this roster for Chris Hamilton, been fairly quiet tonight with only 2 points, but I think we can contribute that to Olivet's size as he has been battling down in the post with guys like Lee Hardy and Connor Skipper all night.
Yeah, and Fairs gets a lot of his points from a lot of post fadeaways and a lot of mid-range game, and you kind of have to rely on having mismatches in those positions. So, yeah, when he's been defending Skipper a lot, so a lot of effort on the defensive end for Jesse Fairs. Justin Harrington taking a lot of the scoring, obviously responsibilities tonight, but now both teams in the bonus. Shouldn't really matter here going in to what's going to be the second half. 42-39, 16 seconds left to play. Harrington's got it. Let's see if Franklin will want to tie it up here going into half. Fairs for three. No good.
Richardson with the rebound.
4-3. Richardson's going to have a chance here. He gets
They need to put it up.
They're not going to get it off.
They do not get it off.
Nope. And we'll have a close game going into half. What a compelling matchup we've got in store for everybody watching today.
Yep, very much so.
49-32 now at the end of the half. University of Olivet using their size to their advantage, but also kind of matching a lot of Franklin's pace.
Yep.
Well, Franklin, again, having that pace, but also relying on the hot hand of Justin Harrington.
Yeah, Justin Harrington getting it done offensively and defensively. I've seen a lot of good things defensively, mainly from these guards on Franklin College. I mean, granted, they are down 3, but they have been making some very, very important hustle plays, whether that's hounding the ball, creating pressure on the inbounds. I mean, they have been hawking the ball. They're looking to create some penalties and make this Olivet offense sort of panic.
Oh, absolutely. And looking at the overall stats here, Olivet's got 8 turnovers so far on the day. Franklin only 4 turnovers. Very disciplined offense here from the Grizzlies, while they've also forced 5 steals defensively. So they're winning the turnover battle currently on the defensive side, but team's pretty even in other respects. Olivet using their size, 21 to 14 rebounds, an advantage for them there, but 10 assists for both teams.
Yeah, I think that's something we could have expected coming into this matchup, that Olivet would be controlling more of the rebounds against Franklin College. But one thing I want to see more in this second half is better free throw shooting from Franklin College. Absolutely. They're down 3, and they've missed 4 free throws so far. Not a good sign for Chris Hamilton and his team. I hope they address that issue in the locker room in this halftime. Yeah,
4 for 8. Yeah, in a close game like this, every single point matters, as you said earlier. So we will leave it here with 14 minutes left in halftime. We'll be right back with you after the break. And welcome everybody back. We still have a couple minutes left in halftime before the second half of our second game of tonight's doubleheader. 42-39 is the current score, with the University of Olivet leading in what's been a really tightly contested matchup. Tyler, what did you take away from the first half that you think that both teams are going to have to do better if they're going to come out with the win in what's such a close game?
Well, I think Franklin College is going to need to do a lot better job of guarding Connor Skipper. Connor Skipper so far has 8 points. He's been a little quiet, but when he has the ball, he's looking to facilitate. He's looking to get his teammates involved or shoot the ball even. I mean, he has got an unlimited clip. I mean, he's 2 for 3 right now, standing at 6'10". Just finding a way to keep him in control, and because the offense – this Olivet offense runs primarily around him. They set a lot of screens around him, work the ball around him, making sure that he's contained, guarded at all times, and not doing anything crazy. Franklin College should be able to pull off a win here.
Yeah, and it's definitely been a tightly contested first half. Franklin started a little hotter. It was, closer early on, and then Franklin had a 20-11 lead with about 11:30 to go in the first half, and then Olivet went on their run. It was about back and forth since that point. Olivet's biggest lead at any point was a 5-point lead with a couple minutes left in the first half. So It's been tightly contested. Justin Harrington getting hot was a big production of those points for Franklin. So I think if you're Franklin, you definitely have to figure out certain ways. Saunders has done a good job. Avery Saunders, the new senior, he's 3 for 4 from the field, and all of those being down low. So he's had a good start so far. And Benny Powell, 2 big threes. But they need to find a way to get other guys a little more involved and just kind of continue to run their offense. Yeah. Be maybe a little more patient, because Olivet's definitely doing a good job with the 2-3 zone.
Totally agree.
Applying pressure on the wings and down low, but. Franklin's been able to find guys on the weak side, and they've been able to crash the free throw line area. So we'll see, what Franklin continues to do.
And I'm glad you brought up that 2-3 set that Olivet was running during the first half. It worked primarily well when creating turnovers and pressure on the ball, but it left a lot of shooters open for Franklin. Franklin's been shooting the ball fine in that first half. I mean, they're 5 for 14, just north of 30%. I'd like to see a couple of those go down more, as Olivet's just kind of creating these open opportunities for them on the wings.
Yeah, and Olivet just been a little more efficient. 53% from the field in the first half compared to 45% for Franklin. And like you said, 35%-ish for Franklin from 3 and 45% from Olivet. So a little more efficient.
And it looks like Olivet is continuing to run their 2-3 zone here, as the Grizzlies get a good look in the middle there, which is where you're supposed to attack on a 2-3, but Cooper Matthews unable to finish.
Yeah, they'll continue to attack that middle, because that's generally what frees up. You are right. And, the weak side wings, obviously, when those players trap, so they'll continue to look for those. And now Skipper goes inside with the little post hook.
That's just a good take by Skipper. Utilize his size, create an advantage on Saunders, the kind of smaller in size defender. So, I mean, just creating an opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. And now kick it out to Benny Powell. Benny Powell goes for the jumper, and he gets smacked on the arm. He'll shoot 2. Just trying to get Franklin's first points of the half.
And the problem with trying to get to that opposite side that you keep mentioning, that weak opposite side that a 2-3 zone like Olivet is running leaves open, they get in those passing lanes very well. They have size, they have length. I mean, they're able to disrupt passes and close windows, essentially, that Franklin College is looking for. That's something that Olivet does really well in their 2-3 zone preset.
No, exactly. And I mean, with almost any zone, that's the weak side is going to be always going to be the weak point for a zone. And so you have to be able to, intercept those passes in the middle, like you said. And yeah, they have absolutely been doing that, but not too much. Franklin only had 4 turnovers that half. So
they're disrupting.
They're disrupting.
They're not forcing turnovers.
No, absolutely. Yeah, but they're definitely causing some distractions in the middle. now Skipper pull-up jumper.
Finds himself open for the jumper. Unable to finish, though. He had Cooper Matthews on him that whole possession, looking for that mismatch opportunity.
Yeah, Matthews, a slow half from him, and not good there after a lot of contact from Lee Hardy. And now Richardson steps out, they said, before he hit it off the Braylon Russell. And now we'll get some substitutions here. Avery Saunders and Cooper Matthews will come out for Rohan Pearson and Dylan Beverly.
I love the vision that Kretschmann had on that pass to Richardson, but sometimes you just got to make the more disciplined play and maybe slow it down and bring the ball up.
True.
Trying to
Beverly, corner three!
Big three for Beverly to tie this ball game right back up.
Wow, what a shot. They left him wide open in that corner. Now, yep, tie ball game. Like you said, 44-44 with 2 minutes played in this first half. And I think on that fast break, I think Richardson was almost too fast for his own good a little bit because he was, ended up running out of bounds. But what a shot from Schenker, and one on the jumper.
Yeah, and they're going to get Russell with that foul on Franklin, and I believe that's only his first, which is a good sign for Franklin.
Yeah, but he will come out here for Justin Harrington, the hot hand in the first half. Let's see if they continue to go to him.
I was surprised to see that he was not on the starting lineup for the second half after a 15-point first half.
No, yeah, I definitely do understand, but maybe Coach Hamilton, seeing he came off the bench, they want him as a spark plug again, I guess, but understandable. Is now Benny Powell in the middle.
They're looking for that middle more than they were in that first half. They're
Absolutely.
with a lot more.
They're hubbing more at the middle. They're putting their big man there and really trying to make him more of a hub. And there you go. Oh, sent back by Skipper, but Beverly for three.
Bang! The recovery. That was a big block from Skipper. Fortunately, Dylan Beverly able to corral the rebound and then knock down the three.
Another wide open corner three in that same spot for Beverly. And yeah, I mean, Skipper sent that one.
Oh my gosh.
What a recovery from Franklin. Now a lead, their first lead since 20-11 with before 11 minutes in the first half. But what a shot by Skipper to take it right back.
Using using the mismatch to his advantage, creating an open opportunity, and then hopefully finishing the play at the line here to keep Olivet in the lead. But I'm not sure how LeBron got himself entangled down low with Skipper. That's just something that Franklin College needs to look out for more so they can create less of these opportunities for Olivet.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He missed that free throw, though. Same team as now Jesse Ferris pulls it down. And 40-47, so Olivet took the lead right back, but Franklin gained their first lead since 11 minutes left in the first half. So obviously a big momentum swing for them to have that at some point. And now attacking the middle once again, Fairs working on Hardy, loses it. They kick it out to Beverly.
Oh, he had Beverly open on that back door.
Absolutely, but he didn't find him, and now they call a foul. He tried to kick it out to Benny Powell, but they called the foul before the pass.
That was a great driving kick by Rohan Pearson. Able to draw the contact. I'm sure he would have loved to be able to get that pass off to LeBron, who was wide open in the corner there. But ultimately, it'll just lead to another foul on Olivet, and I believe it was on Hardy, Lee Hardy, and that will be his third.
Yeah, now Akole and Lee Hardy with 3 fouls. Hardy's coming out of the game, and now Akole has to come back in, so we'll see if they're going to try and draw something on Akole. And now they kick it out to Pearson, driving all the way on Akole, not able to finish. Good defense down low, keeping his hands straight up. Skipper taking the ball up the floor. Harrington with the steal! He didn't even see him!
Bad communication on Olivet there to not warn Skipper about the guy running up from behind to steal the ball.
Beverly down low, fade away.
Takes it one-on-one, not able to finish.
Trying to get the steal, and now Fairs.
Just a bad foul by Fairs. There's no need to go for the ball on that one.
Yeah, he tried to go for the ball once, and he went for it again on that second one. Richardson knew he was there, and I mean,
that's just
frustration foul, definitely. That seemed like it.
I think there's a lot of learning going on in this. Learning how to be aggressive in this Chris Hamilton defense, while also maintaining discipline and not going for the stupid fouls or creating some errant fast break. I mean, but there's a lot of learning that will need to be going, as this is a fairly new and inexperienced squad for Franklin. But they have looked terrific so far in this game, in their home opener.
No, absolutely. And, I mean, Justin Harrington and Sean Schenker being, ball boy duties here. And now Coach
Chris Hamilton getting it in himself, mopping the floor up, taking matters into his own hands.
Using some elbow grease, or you could say.
You don't see a head coach voluntarily mop up the floor.
And now Harrington picking up Schenker at full court.
Ganese.
Moore trying to go for the steal, being very aggressive, and on Crenchman there, he'll get the foul.
Another one of those, being aggressive while also being disciplined. No need to contest so much on that turnaround that you foul the man and send him to the line. But I appreciate the hustle and the grit that some of these freshmen are playing with. It's just a lot of learning that will have to come into this game as well for them.
Absolutely, and Dylan Beverly, I think, telling them the same thing that you just said on the broadcast, just to be more aware of what you're doing, just not make the refs call the foul. But now 48-47, we got such a close matchup here, 15-56. We'll be right back with you once this timeout's over. And now coming out of the break,
Trey Kolokovic at the line for Olivet, looking to extend this lead to 3, which has been the max lead for either team so far in this second half specifically. Very close and hard-fought matchup we have here tonight.
absolutely. And now first free throws in for Crunchman. And this University of Olivet team, they started last season 2-11. And, they had obviously a really, really rough start. And their record last year doesn't show a great team at 11-16, but they finished 9-5.
Yep.
So this is clearly a team that's got a lot of grit and has winning capabilities, and with the same crew. And Harrington takes it all the way.
Just doing everything on his own out there. I mean, creating his own opportunities, knocking down threes, pressuring the ball. He has been the MVP for Franklin so far this game.
Absolutely. Pure aggression, not fearing the guys down low. And now foul call there. Franklin player is not loving it.
Yeah, that one's going to go on LeBron. And that will be his second personal foul of the game as Olivet looks to bring it back in Connor Skipper.
And now Skipper is going to come into the game. So not long Skipper wasn't in the game for, and Franklin's going to have to adjust and match up against him once again. Richardson short on the first free throw. Not even 5 minutes passed in the second half. A little bit slow pace. 5 fouls from the Grizzlies could be a problem for them in the bonus later. Gonna have to be more aware.
That's going to cause a problem for them late in the game when they need to foul to stop the clock potentially.
Yeah.
And then they're sending Olivet to the line all night.
Now Harrington kicks it out. Benny
LeBron
Powell for 3.
Bang! Justin Harrington creating another opportunity for his teammate LeBron. Benny Powell on the 3 there, and Franklin College regains the lead.
Yeah, Harrington, ball handling responsibilities once again, makes the play out to Benny Powell. And like you said, another lead now for the Grizzlies, 52-51. 5 minutes played in this second half. For 3, No good, and
just
Skipper.
Skipper's there to tip it back in, utilizing that size and just making the second chance, giving the second chance effort.
Great job by Skipper tracking down the ball and timing it well. And now Harrington on the right side. Throws it down low from Beverly. Saunders gets the foul call, and he'll shoot 2. Good positioning from Saunders there.
Very good positioning. We've seen a lot of those plays from him so far tonight where he's able to find a mismatch in that 2-3 zone and then just go to work with that size, creating a couple opportunities for him to go to the line now and even get a bucket here and there.
Yeah, and we'll get a 3-group wave of substitutions here for Olivet.
Lee Hardy checks back into the game with Evan Ennin.
Yeah, Ganese, Richardson, and Krenchman are the ones coming out of the game. So 2 of their starters coming out, and Ganese, who's been one of the more key, impactful bench players, and after both free throws were made by Saunders, and now Franklin's got a lead once again, 54-53. Skipper trapped back court, and a timeout called by the Olivet Comets. Sam Hargraves wanted to talk to his team after his team nearly got that 10-second violation.
It's a good response from Franklin College after regaining the lead, forcing a timeout out of Olivet. That might come back to haunt them later in the game when they're looking for a timeout in this close matchup.
Absolutely. 1-point game. We'll be right back with you after the quick timeout. And now coming after the break, Olivet inbounding. Skipper kicks it back out for 3.
Evan Hanen was wide open there, caught it, put it up with no hesitation.
Yeah, it was a really, really good play there on the give and go. And now Harrington.
Nice crossover by Harrington back there.
Yeah, Benny Powell on the wing. Pearson gets the ball stripped.
To Hanen.
Good steal from Hanen, but Harrington
gets it right back.
His 3rd steal of the game, pulls up for 3. Oh, in and out. My goodness, that would have blown the roof off this place.
A little bit of a heat check, but with the way he's been shooting, I'll hate that shot.
And no, absolutely, I'm totally okay with that shot if I am Coach Hamilton right now. But Sean Schenker, top of the key, he's been a shooting threat for the Comets tonight, the freshman. They find Hanen again.
And hits it again. That's the second time that Skipper found Hanen open in the opposite corner, able to execute.
2 for 3 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3. Evan Hanen, the 3-point specialist. And now Harrington kicks it out.
Franklin playing a little bit from behind now. Hopefully they don't try to rush their offense and create some bad mistakes.
And a good play defense from Benny Howell. I mean, a risky pass there from Olivet.
Risky pass.
Passing it almost into double coverage, but another one.
Harrington gets it right back after Skipper was able to get in the passing lane there.
Yeah, he used some of his speed to outrun Skipper there and get to that ball quicker Yeah, 5-point game, just under 13 minutes to play. Harrington, crossover by
Beautiful
Hardy.
cross.
He gets blocked from behind, but a foul called. And now Skipper, I believe, will get that one. That'll be his.
This one is going on Lee Hardy.
Oh, if it goes on Hardy, that'll be Hardy's 4th.
Yep.
Yeah, Skipper does not have a single foul yet, so
No,
he
he
really
doesn't.
wished that one went on him.
Been playing very clean defense so far. Only when he's on help side is he contesting the shot. Franklin College not attacking him one-on-one, as you could imagine.
Oh, yeah. And a first free throw good for Harrington. What a clean crossover from Harrington to get into the lane. I mean, he has been just looking great. I mean, he's
absolute stellar
Yeah,
performance.
the combo guard skills are absolutely there from Justin Harrington. Not just, shooting and, just firing it away from 3, but I mean, he has been attacking the basket with no fear.
Oh, yeah. Zarian Moore and Connor McNabb check back in for the Grizzlies, and so does Porter Kretschmann for Olivet.
Yeah, and Jesse Fair is coming in as well as they sub Hardy out, but that play will go off Olivet, and Franklin will steal a possession here with a chance to tie it back up.
Just poor communication there on Olivet's part. Looks like the players weren't on the same page there. Kind of wasn't expecting the pass. Creates a turnover.
And now Moore, like you said, the freshman, he's gotten a lot of minutes tonight.
Yep.
Another backup.
Another
guard.
spark plug-esque player off the bench for Hamilton.
Absolutely, and what's been a slow game for Cooper Matthews as well. And now a lot of tough defense. 2 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to have to fire it away.
And he gets it up. Oh, off the back.
Shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation.
Sam Hargraves likes the defense from his Olivet team, and he's telling them to get back.
Yeah, Franklin College able to attack this 2-3 zone really well, or Olivet just plays some incredible defense. It's been one or the other so far these last couple possessions.
And the full court pressure not slowing down from Franklin here.
Gets it to Richardson.
And Skipper misses it on the lob.
Finish the lob there.
Wow, you're not going to see that very often from him.
Won't.
Franklin caught a break. They got caught in poor transition defense, and now Harrington running the offense. 12 minutes to play. 59-56 lead for Olivet. Such a competitive matchup in this season opener.
Yeah, Olivet not giving any leniency here for Franklin College to work with. Every pass lane is clogged.
Yeah, tough defense from Olivet. They're going to miss the 3, and now big board from Skipper.
Pushing the pace here.
Kretschmann down low. Misses it again.
Miss.
2 straight bunnies missed from Olivet. Franklin's got to respond here if they want to have a chance.
I mean, those last 2 attempts from Olivet don't get any freer than that. Got to be able to execute those if you want to win this game.
Pearson driving down low, finds Harrington
That's
wide
what they
open.
want. Oh, not able
Short.
to finish that one.
And they're trapping him in the corner. Skipper down there to help out.
Richardson setting up this offense for Olivet. They're looking for Skipper one-on-one with McNabb right now.
Yeah, McNabb trying to front him, not let him get the ball.
They get
And
into Skipper
too easy.
anyways, and he finishes it with the right on the left side there.
Yeah, McNabb got caught in a position where he wasn't really looking at the ball, and once they did that, they immediately threw it down there to Skipper, and he got caught in a bad position. 5-point game now for Olivet with the lead. Harrington trying to drop it away.
Throws it up. No good.
No
Kretschmann
good.
with the board. He finds Richardson down the left.
Fair's trying to get the block, and he doesn't get to it. Timeout now from Franklin.
Much needed timeout for Franklin here as Olivet goes on a 9-0 run.
Yeah, big run from Olivet after what Franklin had a lead, and we're able to go out there and respond. Olivet on the hot streak. Just over 10 minutes to play, almost halfway through the second half. 7-point lead now, 63-56. We'll be right back with you after Coach Hamilton's timeout. coming out of the break. Franklin will have possession here, but down 7. Student section trying to offer some support here. Franklin had the 5 fouls really early in the first few minutes of the half, have not had any since.
Yeah,
so
I think
disciplined play. But
I think that has been a reason why Olivet has been able to create a lot offensively. Franklin playing a little timid with their 5 team fouls.
No, yeah, absolutely. Definitely plays a factor. And a missed 3 there from Jesse Ferris. It was a good look. Not able to knock it down. Franklin's efficiency under 40% from both 3 and the field. And now open look down low to Hunnan.
That was great defense by Jesse Ferris. Just too long to get the ball, and Hunnan able to get that backdoor cut look, and it was over from there.
Yeah, the 2-3 zone. They're really doing a good job of communicating on defense right now.
Yeah.
Pass down low to Saunders, and he gets it in.
Finish as he's able to finish over Porter Kretschmann there. Good take by Saunders.
Yeah, Saunders, skinnier, tall guy, but has really given has gotten a lot of tough buckets inside, a lot of strong finishes. And now Beverly sends it back on Kretschmann.
It gets another one! Oh, unable to get the rebound, though, as Kretschmann regains it. Passes it to himself a little bit. I believe that should have been a travel.
Hardy goes up with it. No good.
Beverly
Great defense.
with the big rebound there.
Yeah, Beverly with two huge blocks and the rebound. Fantastic defense from Saunders there to end the possession. And now Franklin, a chance to keep shrinking this lead.
Yep.
7-point game, 65-58, 9 minutes left to play in the in today's game.
An open Saunders, and he's going to get himself to the line.
Good work from Saunders in the positioning. He's really done a good job getting in between, or getting past his man, getting closer to the basket, and Franklin's done a really, really good job of finding him inside.
Yeah. On that last play, it didn't look like anybody on Olivet on that back row of their 2-3 saw Saunders underneath the goal wide open, and LeBron was able to find him and create an open look for his teammate, which will eventually lead to a foul. And correct me if I'm not mistaken, but I believe Hardy
Yes, he did.
got that foul there. Yeah, he fouled
he's
out.
Yeah. Lee Hardy is now
out.
out of the game. Kretschmann and Skipper, so Skipper's right back in. But Hardy will be out for the rest of the game, so a big guy that they are missing. First free throw, no good, in and out for Saunders. And now Harrington is going to come back in for Franklin. They're hoping he can be a spark plug. He's at 4 points this half.
Yeah. Slower second half for Harrington as he's cooled down a little bit. Hopefully he can find that touch that he had in that first half and get Franklin back in this ball game.
Down to a 6-point game. Franklin continuing with the full court pressure. They get the steal. A foul call, and Coach Hamilton can't believe it. None of the Franklin players can either.
Yeah, just a great defensive play by Fairs. I think they're going to get Harrington with the contact there on Richardson, and that's what's going to cause a foul. But just overall great pressure by the Grizzlies. I hate to see the foul call there. Hamilton hates to see it as he takes a suit jacket off now.
He's serious now.
Yeah, he's serious. He's not messing around.
Yeah, he's not messing around anymore. I mean, I don't blame him. That
for such a hard-fought game, I feel like maybe you eat the whistle, or maybe Chris feels like he should have ate the whistle on that one. Not how it's going to turn out in this game, though.
Yeah. But still the full court pressure here from Harrington. Nearly forces a steal as Schenker almost lost it.
There's that pressure that Franklin creates that you and I both know.
Yep, and Franklin, the crowd here at the home court advantage.
Schenker needs to get the ball out of his hands there.
Yeah, it took a lot of time. Skipper gets it out. Hunnan gets blocked by Beverly.
Oh, and a missed travel call.
A missed travel.
Saunders.
Everybody by the bench said it.
With the ball. Franklin College gets away with that one.
Yes, they did, but makeup call maybe.
Yeah, no call.
And now Fairs on the outside. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Franklin does have to move. Fairs trying to take it in on Schenker. He had the mismatch, but
they're going to
gets
get Schenker
fouled.
with the contact there as Fairs blew by him and
try to reach around him.
Yep.
And so now
Okolo will check back into the game for Hunnan as Olivet looks to create a little bit more size on their roster as they have Kretschmann, Skipper, and Okolo in the game at the same time.
Yeah, now 6 fouls for each side, so the foul problem not really an issue. Now Benny Powell for three.
Big three from Benny Powell as the Olivet lead shrinks to 3 with 8 minutes left.
A huge three for Benny Powell. One possession game. Ecola almost loses it.
Franklin College has got Olivet a little bit panicked right now.
Skipper stuck at the top of the key. And a good
Great
play from
defense
Harrington.
by Harrington.
They try to get
able to knock
inside.
the pass down.
Kick it out. Krenchman's wide open for three, and he hits
that's
it.
just going to go in.
Can't leave him wide open. You got to provide a closeout. Now back to a 6-point game. The three from Benny Powell essentially erased. 7:30 left.
For such a great defensive possession to leave that wide open three at the top of the key on the last seconds is just disheartening.
Absolutely. And now Cooper Matthews looks like he will be coming in the game soon. A
Ferris
very quiet game.
Looks like Ferris got away with another travel there.
Maybe, but I think they called the even contact. He missed the
another
bunny. Oh, my goodness.
Trey Kolokovic misses the easy look. Franklin College still down 6, though.
And Harrington takes it all the way, draws the contact, and will take the foul. And I believe that'll put them in the 1-1.
It will.
And it'll be a timeout here. I believe we'll see from who, but we'll get a timeout. Franklin will go. They'll get 1-1 free throws. Justin Harrington, and we're going to get a lot of substitutions here. Cooper Matthews coming into the game. Rohan Pearson as well.
Moore.
Beverly and Moore. So we're going to get a lot of substitutions here from the Grizzlies.
One person that we haven't seen as much for the Grizzlies that I thought we would have is Braylon Russell.
Yeah.
Braylon Russell's been very quiet tonight, only 8 minutes. We haven't seen him this second half so far. He's been very quiet on the bench as it doesn't seem like it's fitting into what Chris Hamilton's game plan is centered around right now.
Yeah, Hamilton, I mean, I remember in the conference, the first round conference game, Cooper Matthews had an unbelievable half with, I believe, 7 or 8 steals, and then he sat Cooper Matthews out until about 5 minutes left in the second half. And so Coach Hamilton is known for being someone who is going to make those mid-game adjustments, and he's not going to play somebody if the matchup doesn't work. And Cooper Matthews and, like you said, Braylon Russell, I think, are 2 examples of that tonight. Both guys who just haven't been able to really get off against this Olivet defense. And, Matthews relies so much on relying on, running to the basket, being a rim runner, and drawing contact with a big guy. And when they have 6'10" Skipper and 6'8" Ecola, Ecole, sorry. It's difficult for Matthews to get those off.
Harrington to go to the line here to cut this Olivet lead down from 6 to 4. And I think back to that Chris Hamilton point you were making, I do believe, like, when he brings a game plan into fruition, him and his players are behind it 100%. Whether that's making mid-game adjustments or just sticking with the game plan that they had already perceived going into the game. Just a lot of great communication overall from the player and coach, and you love to see that.
No, absolutely. Harrington makes both free throws. First one was in, second one rolled in. 4-point game, 68-64, 7 minutes to play exactly. Richardson getting trapped now on the wing, and they call a foul.
Foul here, yep, on Rohan Pearson, excuse me. This is going to send Richardson to the line.
Yeah.
And that's a problem that Franklin College is now going to have to deal with. While they are going to the line as well, they are also sending Olivet to the line every single foul now. Something to keep in mind for the rest of the game.
For sure. Coach Hamilton wanted the travel call there, it seemed, and Richardson's going to make his first 1-1. He did miss, I believe, those 2 free throws earlier, or 1 free throw earlier. He's only shot 2 before that one. He's 2 for 3, hits the 3rd of the game, and 6-point lead again for Olivet. They've kind of kept that range here. Cooper Matthews trying to run the offense, get back into the groove a little bit. Rohan Pearson, they get it out to Moore. Pearson kicks it to Matthews, 10 on the shot clock. Matthews finds
Good
more.
look
Harrington
for
for 3.
right there.
Bang!
And he's back.
My God! Justin Harrington gets it up to 24 tonight. And I mean, he just, that one almost hit the ceiling. He was trying to get it over the 6'10" Skipper, who just gets a putback right
Speaking
there.
of Skipper, yep, there he is, lurking on those offensive boards, making Franklin College pay for not boxing out or getting him out of the
points now for Skipper. Right you are about not being able to really box him out. He's gotten a lot of putbacks. Matthews nearly loses it, but Beverly's able to end up with it. More for 3. Banks it in!
Big
My
shot
goodness.
from Zarian Moore. His first 3 of the night.
And 2 straight 3s for Franklin have all of a sudden lit up the Spurlock Center. 2-point game. Richardson all the way, no good. Franklin's got possession with a chance to take the lead.
Richardson was able to get around his opponent there.
Matthews tries to kick it inside to Beverly. Franklin retains possession. Kicks back into Matthews. Bumps it right in to Skipper. Smart play by Matthews there, drawing the contact.
Very smart. That's a veteran move right there, something we usually see from him, looking for the contact. But on that last possession, Richardson was able to just get the ball down the court so quick, break all of the presets that Franklin had set. Luckily, though, Franklin College dodges a bullet with him missing that layup, though, but that should have been easily 2 points on the board.
Yeah.
And a 4-point lead for Olivet.
Yeah, there was good recovery defense, but there was a good opportunity for Richardson there. Now, full court trap after the missed free throw, and it goes out of bounds. That'll be Franklin basketball.
It over. Moore and Pearson were able to pressure Ganese into just absolutely throwing the ball straight to the scorer's table and get another possession and then a chance for Franklin College to tie this game or take a lead.
Yeah, the 2 freshmen making a big impact in the full court defense. 5 minutes left to play in this game. 2-point lead now for Olivet, 72-70, and now going up with it. Pearson not able to finish, but Harrington.
Oh,
no foul call. Benny Powell is down, holding his head. Harrington for 3. In and out. Pearson goes
saves the possession again.
And he saves it, and I mean, Franklin somehow has the ball. Benny Powell still holding on to his head.
Benny Powell very shaken up from that last effort.
Harrington wants the ball back. Ecole. He throws it out. Pearson, there's 3 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to have to throw it up. No good, and there's going to be a shot clock violation. We're on Grizz TV, but I am shocked.
Possession right there.
I am shocked that foul did not get called.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact on that rebound from LeBron as he ended up on the floor there.
Yeah, he got
loose ball, but
absolutely taken out.
These
on
refs
the play.
have been eating their whistle all night.
Yeah, they're definitely in a lot of moments they have been. They've been letting them play.
Specifically lately.
Yeah.
Since like the 15-minute mark.
Yeah.
Okelo drives in.
But down on the floor, so it's going to be 1-and-1 bonus here for
And that's
Okelo.
Jesse Fair's 3rd foul. Now the thing with Franklin is while they do have 8 team fouls, not one person has more than 3 fouls on their team. They've been doing a good job of staying out of foul trouble, keeping their best players on the court this way, as mainly the reason why they're still in this game.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that comes with, when you run a zone like that, as Ekala misses the free throw, and now Franklin again has a chance to take the lead. When you have defenders like guards, moving into the post and having to slide inside and defend it, it puts less weight on the big men, who have to create that contact a lot of the time, like Lee Hardy, who ended up fouling out.
Pearson for 3.
Rohan Pearson, the freshman from Avon, hits
Skipper
the 3
gets
and
it down
takes
the
a
court
lead.
immediately. Blocked by Moore from behind.
Freshman guard Zarian Moore gets a huge block on the 6'10" Skipper. They find Pearson.
Back into Fair, slow it down a little. Harrington
all the
takes
way,
it,
and a foul call.
foul
Harrington
on the
goes down
left
hard.
Oh, and he's hurt.
Yeah,
He
he's
is
down.
hurt. This is not a good sign for Franklin College.
It looks like he came down on his hip or his ribs, and he's down. We're going to get an injury timeout here. Franklin able to regain the lead, and free throws coming, but Justin Harrington down. We'll be right back. All right, back from the break, it looks like Justin Harrington walked off okay and will come back in to shoot these free throws for Franklin. An opportunity to make it a 3-point game right here. He does get 2 free throws because it was on the shot. Or
it actually doesn't look like Harrington is checking back into the game. Looks like he will sit for his free throws and Beverly will shoot them.
Maybe not, yeah.
Yeah, Harrington taking a seat, checking in on that injury that he suffered, making sure he's all right.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he is able to come in. We were talking about that.
Probably precautionary, as he was able to walk it off and walk on his own, so that's a good sign for him.
Yeah, Beverly hitting the first clutch free throw.
Cool hands, man, cool hands in this close game.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the 4th foul on Okalo, as he will sit on the bench now for Olivet.
Yeah, and they go a little smaller now. They have Crenchman out there at the 4 position. But I will say they've had a little bit, I feel like, more success when they've gone a little bit smaller because then they can match Franklin's speed a little more. Yeah. Schenker trapped in the corner, bad positioning.
Almost turns it over, but Richardson able to get it.
Yeah, Olivet was out of position offensively. Crenchman kicks it down low.
Crenchman
ball
does
stolen.
turn it over.
And LeBron Benny Powell with the ball. 3:20 to go. Franklin up 3.
Franklin's defense has been the story so far since about the 5-minute mark.
Yep.
Able to force turnovers and keep Olivet out from the post.
A lot of time. Saunders gets fouled on the play.
I did believe there was a bit of contact on that going up from the shot, and I'm glad that the far side ref was able to pick up on that. Send Saunders to the line.
Yep, and now that actually puts Franklin in the double bonus, so any foul from now on will be 2 automatic free throws rather than the 1 and 1.
And that's a big free throw because now Franklin College up 2 possessions, 76-72 with only 3 minutes left, as Olivet will bring back in Sam Howard for Evan Hanen.
And Saunders, his debut, the senior who transferred in, 14 points, 4 for 5 from the field and 6 for 7 from the free throw line. Spurlock center, rocking. Schenker for 3, no good.
Crenchman with a big offensive rebound, and they're going to tag Beverly with a foul here as he was not in position versus, when Crenchman went up for that board.
I think Coach Hamilton's asking, what is he supposed to do? Because Beverly was caught in a position and Crenchman reached a little bit over him. It was a tough call to make on a loose ball like that.
Yeah.
But I think, Coach Hamilton's argument is somewhat valid about what is Beverly supposed to do.
I could see the frustration. I understand that Dylan Beverly's in a...
He missed the put-up. Oh, my goodness. The putback, no good from Skipper.
Moore swings it to Pearson.
And
finds Beverly off,
but Beverly for 3. No good.
Crenchman with a board.
And they've got numbers. Olivet kicks it up.
Bad
Richardson.
pass from Schenker. He should have just taken it himself.
Absolutely. Benny Powell for a quick 3. Bang!
Franklin College with the largest lead of the second half.
And Franklin tips it, and it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Olivet possession, but good hustle defensively from full court. 2:21 left.
The crowd is starting to feel it now.
Everybody in the Spurlock Center, a fan of the Grizzlies, standing up, clapping. 2:21 left to go, an 8-point game.
Their Grizzlies are playing hard, and they love every second of it as Franklin College has clawed their way back into an 8-point lead and complete control of this basketball game.
The Spurlock Center rocking. Not sure if you can hear the defense chants. 80-72, 2 minutes left to play. Skipper.
Crenchman.
Hands it off to Crenchman, but Crenchman trying to find Skipper down low. Good give and go. Not able to get it to Richardson.
And
ball
they're going to
goes
call
off
it
the
Franklin
foot.
College basketball, as I believe that went off of Richardson's foot.
It looked like it. Ball hit. I think it was whoever was defending hit the play. I think it might have been Pearson. Hit the ball, and it went off Richardson's foot. Now 2 minutes left to play. Full court press here coming from Olivet. Franklin's got to be ready to.
Yeah, we can expect a lot of aggression here from Olivet.
Good play by Harrington, getting it across the court. Up, no good on the
can't
floater.
Get the pull-up floater to go.
Harrington trying to get a steal, another trap. Howard kicks it out, Crenchman driving left,
finishes
gets it up
through
and
contact.
1. What a tough shot from the forward.
That's a beautiful take from Crenchman there to go with his left. Gets Beverly to jump into him and finishes through contact to try and make this a 5-point game.
Yeah, that's now I believe 15 for Krenchman.
Yep.
The sophomore forward. He's 5 for 9, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. A fantastic overall game from the forward. Probably the best game for Olivet besides Connor Skipper. And the free throw is no good on the and one. Not able to convert it. So now a 6-point game instead of a 5-point game. 1:30 left. Franklin.
Smart move by Harrington to not shoot that three and keep the clock moving.
You do not need to shoot it. Good job. Wasting more time. Yep. 1:20.
Slow it down. No need to make any errant passes here.
And now
finishes it through contact.
The new transfer senior Avery Saunders tells him he's too small down low.
And that will be
an 8-point game.
That will be Kretschmann's third foul as Saunders will send himself to the line, looking to finish on this 3-point play and give himself, I believe, 15 points. No, pardon me, 17.
What a game.
He finishes it.
From the debutee, Avery Saunders.
Points.
Wow.
Incredible.
Senior on his new team. Unbelievable game. And now
Skipper
for three.
Open.
No good off the back rim. It hit the top of the backboard. Franklin College basketball. And the Grizzlies are feeling it. A 9-point lead.
For Olivet.
With a minute left, Olivet needs one.
Spurlock anticipating a dual win tonight for both of their basketball teams here at Franklin College, as the women's team was able to win handedly just earlier against Concordia Chicago.
All right, let's see if the Grizzlies will be able to close it out. Let's look at some of the stats from today's game, some of the more impactful players. LeBron Benny Powell, 5 for 5 from 3 today. Yeah. All of his shots coming from 3, 2 free throws on the day.
And with 17 points
from the junior.
Well.
Yeah, unbelievable game from LeBron Benny Powell. Avery Saunders, obviously just talking about him, has been an absolute beast down low in what's a huge Olivet team. And obviously Justin Harrington being such a major part of providing the scoring and being the main ball handler, you could say, for this Franklin team. And Dylan Beverly as well with a great all-around game, 13, 4, and 3 on good efficiency, 3 for 5 from deep as well for the junior forward off the bench. Franklin, their defense has really been the story of the last, you could say, 10 minutes of this half.
They have forced 10 steals to Olivet's 4 steals this game. And a lot of that has come from this second half pressure, that this full court press that Franklin College has been running. They've been forcing Olivet to pick up their dribble as soon as they get past half court, which is just a terrible thing to do because you create a corner for yourself to sit in as you're trapped. So just executing on those mistakes that Olivet has created has what's led them to this 9-point lead so far.
Absolutely, and now trying to find the open guy. Harrington gets fouled, and the double bonus free throw is coming.
And at this point in the game, it's just ending the game at the line, finishing your free throws, keeping this game out of reach for Olivet, and then getting out of here with a home win.
No, absolutely, and hey, before half, you were talking about the free throws. They were 4 for 8 going into the half, 18 for 24 now total on the game. So 14 of 16 on free throws since the first half. So a great response by Franklin to be able to get those easy points at the line. And Harrington hits the big first one.
I know that's one stat that all college basketball coaches look at, whether you're on a fantastic shooting team or a team that gets it done defensively. Free throw numbers are always important in a game, especially a vigorous and aggressive game that this has been on the court. I mean, just an intense matchup.
Yeah, and I mean, 20 personal fouls now total from Olivet, and you actually look at it, 8 more free throws for the Grizzlies, actually 10 more total free throws. Yeah. That in a game like this, a 10-point deficit clearly matters a lot. Franklin putting a lot of pressure. And Olivet loses it on the wing. Howard can't hold on.
Sam Howard can't hold on to the ball there. Gives it right back to Franklin with only 50 seconds left. And you got to imagine that a little bit of the Olivet spirit is starting to die as their time is running out to come back here.
Absolutely, and they took Saunders out. Beverly's in the game, a ball handler himself. Moore is also in the game as a ball handler, currently tying his shoe. And he's able to get the ball, and now Franklin continuing to run clock. Another foul, and Harrington's going to get to shoot him. Well-deserved for the sophomore guard.
I mean,
Career game.
What can we say about Justin Harrington that we haven't already said? He has 25 points, looking for point 26 and 27 here. He's got 3 steals, 4 rebounds, and assist, 0 turnovers.
Wow.
This is one of the most efficient games that I have seen from Franklin College basketball. I mean, this has been an absolute insane game for him.
Yeah, only 8 turnovers total from the Franklin team. I mean, that's just, unbelievable numbers. And, and what was such a close game that they could have, that early on it seemed like they could have absolutely lost. 8 turnovers, compared to 18 might have been the kind of deciding factor. And the second free throw is good for Harrington. That gives him 26 on the night.
You can hear the students now starting to chant "Start the buses" as they believe they have this game wrapped up here at Spurlock.
And a setback by Dylan Beverly, telling him, no, I don't care that there's 20 seconds left. And now they give it to Harrington. No shot clock, and the game is
let the
over.
Clock die out. Franklin College gets it done here on their home opener against Olivet. 85-74, led by the efforts of Justin Harrington with 26 points tonight here at the Spurlock Stadium.
Unbelievable game we had in store in the doubleheader. The women's team with a dominant victory, winning by, 60?
Near 60 points.
Near 60 points. They come, and then the men's team comes out here against a tough Olivet team with a lot of size and a lot of talent in Nathan Richardson and Connor Skipper, sorry. And I mean, a truly amazing game, back and forth. But yeah, Justin Harrington, as you mentioned, 26 points, dominating scoring-wise. LeBron Benny Powell, 5 for 5 from 3 in his starting debut.
Yeah.
I mean, huge games all around from so many new guys. And with the seniors of last year's ACHC championship team, just a great performance from the Grizzlies to go out there and get a season opener win in what was such a tough game.
Oh my gosh, yes. And what can we say about how Olivet played defense? But what we can say about Franklin College's fight is that no matter how much pressure Olivet might have created and how many scoring droughts Franklin went in, at no point were they deterred, and they were calm the whole way through this game, and that is why they pulled out an 11-point win today.
Absolutely. All right, well, we thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's doubleheader at Franklin College's Spurlock Center of Women's and Men's Basketball. Both Franklin College teams come out on top.
Undefeated, and we will see you here again tomorrow night for Franklin College men's basketball.
Yep, Franklin College will take on Hope College tomorrow night
here at the Spurlock.
Yep, and what will, I'm sure, be another tightly contested matchup. So if you want to be with us for that one, come and tune in at 7:30 at the same link that you are at now. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm Luke Shepard here with Tyler Young, and we wish you all a good night.
Good night, everyone.